What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabsome besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my Miniverse. In a recent short, we made funnel cake using hot glue. Some of you wanted to see a step-by-step, so here we go. I'm using a silicone mat. This is from a larger one. I just cut a small piece. I use a hot glue gun with a precision tip like this one. The size of my plate is about 1 inch, so I need to make sure my funnel cake isn't larger than that. So let's just drop a squiggly amount of glue, trying to keep it thin, and we're gonna let that dry. While waiting, I just go ahead and make a few others. Once they have completely dried, I add another layer. Let it dry and repeat until you get the look that you want, which is kind of like a glue scribble. I mix milk chocolate and golden brown paint and apply a base coat. I have mine on a little stand that I made using a pen and hot glue. And then I just covered it with nail polish because it's pretty. It allows me to paint it without having to hold it, so I can get around all of those little nooks and crannies. On the second coat, I'm just gonna tap it to add a little texture, then dry brush the top with a golden brown mixed with a touch of yellow. Then I take a little white paint on a pretty tattered brush, and I'm just gonna kind of dab it on the top because we're making some powdered sugar here to make miniature funnel cakes with powdered sugar out of hot glue. They easily fit on our miniature plates so the dolls can enjoy. To make some toppings, I color a piece of plastic with a red washable marker, mix in a touch of Mod Podge, then I paint it going across to look like a drizzle. I make a few drops of hot glue on the silicone mat, try to make it a little bit of a teardrop shape. Then I do a larger one, allow it to dry, then add another one on top and another to make a small stack of glue. I place it on a pin, then take my hot glue gun and I just begin swirling around it. I place the drops with the rounded side on the pin, paint the drops red, the swirl white, add some little details to the red drops to look like sliced strawberries. Once everything has dried, glue it onto the funnel cake. I added a little more of our strawberry drizzle, and now we just have to let it dry. I did another one with brown paint and Mod Podge to make it look like chocolate syrup. While we wait, I have another idea. Let's add tiny drops of hot glue, and we're just gonna let them dry. Then add another and another to make little hot glue worms, even though my mom said they look more like caterpillars. We're calling them worms. This actually took a little bit of time. I really had to concentrate. I kind of had to start over and focus on what I was doing. I take a plastic bottle cap and we're gonna just cover it with a thin layer of hot glue. I tap it to add texture to the top and around the bottom edge, then paint it brown. Maybe I should use a darker brown because this looks a little bit like a caramel brown. I use more washable markers to tint my Mod Podge. I made red, yellow, green, and blue. Use the mixture to paint half of our little caterpillar worms, one color, then use a different color for the other half. Have fun trying different combinations, then allow them to dry. I repainted the bottle cap to a nice chocolatey color. Then I take a darker brown and I'm gonna just tap it on top, creating a little contrast. Our little worms are dry and they kind of look like gummy worms. Oh my goodness, they do! Just so you can see the size, here they are in a doll's hand. I glue a few onto our bottle cap, to make a miniature dirt cake for our dolls with little tiny gummy worms. Perfect for the spooky season or a fun birthday. Our funnel cakes with toppings are dry, so that means our dolls have a lot of sweet treats. Speaking of sweets, how about a little sugar? As in Sugar's daddy. What? The dog's name is Sugar, and he's a dog dad. I bought this doll on Mattel Creations for $50. This is another Barbie the Movie inspired doll. On the back of the box, we can see the dream house. We get a certificate of authenticity, a doll stand, a doll, and a pet. Sugar's daddy Ken has blonde rooted hair with some gray highlights. I think it's gray. Blue eyes. Wears a green and white jacket with real working pockets. There's a little white button on the front with a snap in the back. He wears a pink collared shirt underneath with a white button at the top. And check that out. The inside of the jacket is lined. The pink shirt has short sleeves and Velcros in the back. He wears white pants with a seam going down the front, has pockets, little faux pockets in the back, and the pants close with Velcro. He wears white shoes. He holds a ribbon leash attached to a small white dog with a small silver bone tag. Oh, and check that out. There are buttons on the sleeves of his jacket. Okay, but can we recreate this look with stuff we already have? How about we use this BMR 1959 doll? I am going to remove his bun, trim down his hair. I borrowed a few strands of white hair from another doll. Don't ask who. I use my little homemade rooting tool and I just add it to the front. I just added a few in the front. Now let's go do a little hot water rinse. I add a little gel, then take a little time to style the hair. Yes, all my guys have pretty much the same hairstyle. Let's pick out some clothes. I'm thinking this BTS jacket might work. And these white Barbie Looks pants from doll number 4. We are taking a few artistic liberties, but that's okay. And we need a pair of white shoes. How about these? And here he is, fully dressed. And he's made to move. Plus, I saw that BTS dolls were at Five Below for $5 if you're in need of a jacket. For the dog, let's go with one of those cutie carriers. I'm thinking the Corgi, plus it is posable. And they come with leashes. We have 3 different shades of pink. We can go with a light pink to match the inspo, or go with one of the darker pinks to match his jacket, to make our own Sugar's Daddy inspired doll. The gray hair totally got lost in the gel. Hopefully when it dries, we'll be able to see it better. But overall, not too bad. Plus, we got to use stuff we already had. Let's make more Barbie the Movie inspired stuff. Like Darby the album. Ha! Get it? I used our template from our Barbie record store video to make this printable. And I threw in a VHS from our video store video. Our printables are available on our blog, myfroggystuff.blogspot.com, to download for free. I printed it on high quality on a piece of paper, and I'm also using some black and pink cardstock. Let's start by cutting everything out. For the album cover, fold on the lines, fold over the tabs, add a little glue, then fold over the front and push it down. Take the paper records, glue them onto cardstock. I'm putting a little clear tape on top, then cut it out, then glue them back to back to make a miniature record to go in the sleeve. For the VHS tape, we're also going to fold on all the lines, overlap, and glue down the tabs. And now we have a miniature cover. I glue the template onto black cardstock, then cut it out and repeat until it is the desired size. Glue the printables on the front and back to make a VHS tape to go inside the cover. And I just added another label and a poster to the printable. Cut out the label and glue it onto the side of the tape. So now we can see which movie it is when it is inside the VCR. And the poster is easy. All we have to do is cut it out and it's ready to go. And now we have more Barbie-inspired merch for our dolls. In a recent video, this one right here, we showed a tiny farmhouse that was perfect for Barbie Extra Mini Minis. Well, there is also a Honeybee Acres Sunflower Country Cottage. It's a smaller house. I saw it on the shelf at Walmart for around $25, and I saw it on Amazon. Out of the box, the cottage is pretty much already assembled. Unfortunately, mine seems to be missing the little planter box that goes right here. I ordered mine on Amazon. Next time, I'll try to find it in the store. But that's what it is supposed to look like. It does come with a second box to hang on a window. I'm just going to take a few artificial plants and glue them onto the front. You know what? We can just run a piece of felt through the openings, then glue plants to the felt. So we're not actually changing the house. And if we ever want to change it, we still have that option because all we have to do is remove the felt. This house has a similar color palette to the farmhouse, only this little cottage has a yellow door. And yes, it opens. 17 pieces are included. The highest point on the house is about 9 inches. The first floor stands a little under 4 inches. Same with the second floor. It comes with a small cat figure. This is Cousin Chloe. She's wearing a fabric dress. It velcros in the back. Chloe and a Barbie Extra Mini are about the same size. So if the house works for Chloe, it should also work for a Barbie Extra Mini Mini. It seems to fit Calico Critters as well, but my Nindoroid, well, the hair is making it a hair too small. On the first floor, Midoriya's hair is touching the ceiling. But if you have a Nindoroid with smaller hair, then it might work. Sorry, Izuku. But they can fit in the farmhouse because the ceilings are a little higher. I believe it was 4 3/4 inches versus a little under 4. A Barbie Extra Mini Mini on a stand still has a little bit of space, but I will probably keep her without the stand. Oh yeah, do you like her little outfit? I made it in a short. If you would like to see detailed instructions on how we made it, just let me know in the comments down below. Back to the house. On the top floor, we have a little bit of wallpaper. We have wood floors, a couple of wood beams. On the bottom floor, we have a large stone fireplace and a couple of windows. We also get a little felt rug, a blue chair, fire to go in the fireplace, a small table, and a small cup and saucer. There is also a small toy box, a small bear, and a ball. They fit inside if you want to tidy things up. We have a light blue bed, a soft mattress, what looks like a small throw, and a fabric pillow, giving our dolls some starter furniture that we can switch out with furniture items from other play sets, so we have the freedom to decorate however we want. And everything appears to be pretty much on the same color palette, so everything matches. This chair that came with the living room playset is a little smaller than the chair that comes with the cottage, so by switching them out, we free up a little space, allowing me to get a small kitchen area. I think it's good to know we have options. Thank you for joining us for another random doll stuff video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff, the Frog Vlog, and Bella of MyFroggyStuff. And we will see you next time. Bye!